Cabinet did not discuss Latifah Ibrahim's appointment as MACC chief. Thailand's military-backed Prime Minister to lead government. Hello there and good afternoon. I'm Cynthia Arthur. You're watching News on 2. Prime Minister Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad said the appointment of Latifah Ibrahim as the new Chief Commissioner of the Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission, MACC, was made based on his decision alone. The Premier said he did not discuss the matter with the Cabinet as he normally made decisions regarding who he approved on his own.
Sometimes we push the people outside, from outside. It's not a monopoly of any post in the country. It's not always that we only appoint people who are number 2, number 3 and all that. We have a right to approve anybody that we think is fit.
Tun Dr. Mahathir said this to reporters at the Hari Raya Open House of the Prime Minister and Cabinet at the Seri Perdana Complex yesterday. He was asked to comment on the appointment of Latifah, who was Executive Director of the Lawyers for Liberty, effective 1st June, to replace Datuk Seri Mohamad Shukri Abdul. The Yang di-Pertuan Agong has consented to Datuk Seri Mohamad Shukri's application to shorten his service contract, which was supposed to end on 17th of May 2020. However, Tun Dr. Mahathir said he had listened to the views of various parties and assessed them before making the decision. On another note, newly appointed Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission MACC Chief Commissioner Latifah Ibrahim is no longer a Parti Keadilan Rakyat PKR member. PKR Secretary General Datuk Seri Saifuddin Nasution Ismail said as far as her status is concerned, she is considered not a party member. Speaking to reporters at the Prime Minister's Hari Raya Open House at the Seri Perdana Complex yesterday, Datuk Seri Saifuddin Nasution said his staff discovered an email dated 3rd of June from Latifah concerning her resignation as party member that was addressed to PKR President Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim. He said as Datuk Seri Anwar had just returned from Saudi Arabia after performing Umrah, he did not read the email. Meanwhile, Foreign Minister Datuk Saifuddin Abdullah said Latifah's appointment was according to procedure and did not violate the Constitution. The Prime Minister's office announced on Tuesday that Latifah had been appointed as MACC Chief Commissioner with effect from 1st of June, replacing Datuk Seri Mohamad Shukri Abdul, who decided to shorten his contract, which was due to end on 17th of May 2020. Meanwhile, thousands thronged the Prime Minister's official residence, Seri Perdana, for the Aidilfitri Open House hosted by Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad and Cabinet Ministers yesterday, which began at 10 a.m. It is the second Aidilfitri Open House organised by Pakatan Harapan PH, led by Tun Dr. Mahathir since winning the 14th general election. About 50,000 guests flooded Seri Perdana, with many gathering at the gate as early as 8:30 a.m.
Saya berpendapat bahawa konsep rumah terbuka ini adalah satu konsep yang boleh merapatkan hubungan antara kaum di dalam negara kita Malaysia.
Ini semua sekarang mempunyai peralatan yang cukup canggih di mana kita ini boleh menghubungi kawan-kawan kita atau keluarga kita di mana jua di dunia. Tetapi dalam masa sama saya juga setuju apa yang kita perlu pastikan adalah bahawa kita juga jangan lupa bahawa kita dikelilingi oleh keluarga dan juga sahabat-sahabat.
Saya berharap semua umat Islam di Malaysia ini dapat menyambut sambutan Aidilfitri ini dan memperkukuhkan lagi semangat perpaduan dan keharmonian dalam negara.
Aside from 1,150 parking spaces, free shuttle services at 3 locations, Putrajaya Central, Masjid Tuanku Mizan Zainal Abidin and Masjid Putra were also made available to the public who wanted to attend the open house. Guests at the open house also had the opportunity to pose for photographs with Tun Dr. Mahathir and Tun Dr. Siti Hasma Muhammad Ali and Cabinet Ministers. Yang di-Pertuan Agong Al-Sultan Abdullah Riayatuddin Al-Mustafa Billah Shah and Raja Permaisuri Agong Tunku Aziza Maimunah Iskandaria yesterday hosted an Aidilfitri open house at Istana Negara. During the event, Their Majesties granted an audience to Prime Minister Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad and his wife Tun Dr. Siti Hasma Muhammad Ali, as well as Deputy Prime Minister Datuk Seri Dr. Wan Azizah Wan Ismail. The reception, held at the main banquet hall of Istana Negara, was attended by members of the royalty, cabinet ministers and foreign diplomats. His Majesty exchanged greetings with the guests. Al Sultan Abdullah earlier performed Eid al-Fitr prayers at the National Mosque. 5 squatter houses were destroyed in a fire in Jalan Raja Muda Musa, Kampung Baru, Kuala Lumpur yesterday. Fortunately, there were no reports of casualties. The Kuala Lumpur Fire and Rescue Department Operations Centre said a car, a van and 6 motorcycles were also destroyed in the fire. According to a statement released, firemen from the Titiwangsa, Hang Tuah, Jalan Tun Razak and Keramat stations were dispatched to the scene following an emergency call at 7:41 p.m. Moreover, no victims had been identified and the cause of the fire was being investigated. The Johor State Government will provide open access to the Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission (MACC) to investigate any state government-linked companies (GLC) involved in any wrongdoings. Menteri Besar Datuk Dr. Sharudin Jamal also said the state government is prepared to give its full cooperation if necessary. Datuk Dr. Sharudin said this to reporters after an open house at his official residence in Saujana yesterday. He was asked whether the state government would give its full cooperation to MACC to probe any GLCs, as some were reported to be under investigation by the Commission. To date, no official statement has been released on MACC's part. On another issue, Datuk Dr. Sharudin said the state government would be making a decision on the compensation to Selatar orang asli in Stulang Laut in a week or two. He said the decision would be made at the State Executive Council meeting and the outcome will be announced to the people as soon as possible. One of the 2 road thugs who threatened a motorist with a machete in an incident along Pasir Gudang Highway on Monday has been arrested by police. This came a day after police said they were on the hunt for both suspects after a video showing them threatening a road user went viral on social media. Johor Police Chief Dato' Muhammad Khalil Kadir Mohamad said the 31-year-old male suspect was arrested in Simpang Renggam. In a statement released yesterday, Dato' Muhammad Khalil said the suspect is the individual being sought by the police over a robbery that occurred in the Johor Bahru South District recently. The suspect was arrested with 3 accomplices aged between 26 and 40 who were believed to have been involved in a robbery case, while another suspect wanted for intimidation, who is still at large, is being actively hunted by police. Dato' Muhammad Khalil said with the arrests of the suspect and his accomplices, the police managed to solve 11 criminal cases in Johor Bahru. The suspects have been remanded for 5 days until 9th of June. The case is being investigated under Section 427 and 506 of the Penal Code for mischief and criminal intimidation, which carries a jail term of not more than 5 years or with a fine or both. The case is also being probed under Section 395 and 397 of the same code for robbery, which carries a jail term of up to 20 years and whipping if convicted. A man drowned while bathing at Tanjung Balau Beach, Kota Ting, Johor yesterday. Bandar Penawar Fire and Rescue Station Operating Officer, Senior Fire Officer 2, Abdul Rahim Abdul Rani said the victim, R. Ramesh, 44, was bathing on the beach with his nephew P. Arun, 20, and niece T. Bhavani, 38. In a statement released, Abdul Rahim said at the time of the incident, the tide was low, but the trio had gone to the middle part of the beach to bathe, where the sand sloped steeply, causing them to sink. Elaborating further, the rescue station operating officer said in the confusion that followed, the victim managed to save his nephew and niece, but he drowned. Abdul Rahim said the victim was then brought ashore by tourists who were at the beach. The body was handed over to the police for further action. Water, Land and Natural Resources Minister Dr. Xavier Jayakumar yesterday said 3 elephants were found dead in Kampung Seri Timur 3, Kluang, Johor on Tuesday, believed to be poisoned. He said the results of an initial post-mortem conducted on the animals to identify the cause of death indicated there may be criminal elements involved. Dr. Xavier nonetheless said the type of poison is still unknown as the samples of the liver and kidney of the 3 elephants have to be sent to the chemistry department for analysis. In a statement released yesterday, he said the results of the toxicology analysis to identify the poison, which caused the death of 3 female elephants, would be out in 3 months. Kluang Police Chief ACP Mohamad Abdul Ismail reportedly said the elephants were found dead at 9:30 a.m. on Tuesday by villagers who stumbled upon the elephants lying motionless in the village. In this regard, Dr. Xavier said the investigation of the Wildlife and National Parks Department in the surrounding area also found the private electric fencing put up by villagers there was not functioning, which caused the elephants to intrude into the area. Based on the size of the soles of the dead elephants, they were estimated to be aged 18, 20 and 22, and it's believed the elephants were from the Lenggor Forest Reserve in Johor. Dr. Xavier said the department would be cooperating with the Malaysian Palm Oil Council, MPOC, to make it a condition to install electric fencing in oil palm plantations near the forest reserve to prevent the wild elephants from damaging plantations and the village areas. He said the ministry urged parties with information on the death of the 3 elephants to call the Wildlife and National Parks Department by contacting 1-800-88-5151. Coming up, Dr. Mahathir advises caution on the road. The death toll recorded during Selamat 15 has reached a total of 120 deaths since the operation began on 29th of May. Prime Minister Tun Dr. Mahathir expressed his disappointment at this festive season's traffic casualties, advising motorists to be safe and to be cautious when on the road.
Saya berdoa mereka akan membawa kereta dengan cermat. Tak perlu kita cepat. Kerana akhirnya kalau kita pantas membawa kereta, kita tak dapat masa yang lebih daripada 15-20 minit saja yang lebih cepat. Sebab itu lebih utamakan keselamatan diri dan keluarga.
The Road Transport Department, RTD, has refuted a report of a news portal that alleged only 4 automated awareness safety system AWAS cameras are working. RTD in a statement yesterday said all 41 AWAS cameras are still functioning in good condition and are in cooperation. According to the statement, the operation of several AWAS cameras were temporarily suspended as they were involved in accidents and they involved rewiring as well as installation. The statement also announced that as of May, 69,051 summonses have been issued since the AWAS system was taken over by RTD. Apart from that, RTD also denied allegations that it has no expertise to conduct the operation of the AWAS camera system. A news portal previously reported that only 4 AWAS cameras are still in operation from a total of 45 units set up nationwide after RTD took over the operations in September last year. The National Higher Education Fund Corporation (PTPTN) Debt-Free competition will be launched for the second time starting this September to assist students in settling their loan payments. A platform for youth to connect and access to opportunities, youthstoday.com, as the organizer, aims to increase participation by 2 times this year as compared to the 2,500 individuals last year. Chief Executive Officer of youthstoday.com, Jazz Tan Yimei, said the company will work together with digital payment platform, GoPay and other relevant companies to make the program a success. Through the competition, youthstoday.com will bear the cost of the loan if the holder downloads the GoPay application and makes the highest number of transactions in terms of bills, additional payments, postpaid and other utility bills.
Create more competitions, especially like the PTPN Debtfree competition, to help more students, especially the young people in Malaysia who has a loan and also a debt that they would like to solve. So actually joining this ecosystem to help each other to solve those problems.
Speaking to the media in Selangor yesterday, Jess said contestants will also enjoy a discount of up to 15% for all their transactions. The official name of Southeast Asia's first drawbridge, built at a cost of 248 million ringgit, will be announced when it is officially opened. Terengganu Menteri Besar Dr. Ahmad Samsuri Mokhtar said that the opening date of the bridge had not been decided yet. Dr. Ahmad said the state government was still discussing the official name for the bridge, which is 638 meters long with two 16-story tall towers, and various aspects were being considered.
Lepas tutup pada 17 hari bulan, hari terakhir, kita akan buat penambahbaikan lah. Selepas kita tengok dalam masa 15 hari itu apa masalah, apa penambahbaikan, ada tak papan tanda baru perlu dibuat, dan aspek-aspek lain, dan sebelum kita buat keputusan baru bila nak buka.
Dr. Ahmad said this to reporters yesterday at the Debtfree open house held at Sri Iman, the official residence of the Menteri Besar. That concludes this afternoon's edition of News on 2. In our top story, Cabinet did not discuss Latifah Ibrahim's appointment as MACC chief. News on 2 will be back at 7 this evening with more updates. Till then, I'm Cynthia Arthur, and thank you for watching. Selamat Hari Raya, Maaf Zahir Batin.